Here we have the starter, the flour, the water that we've left overnight in this bowl, like that. I'm going to take a bowl scraper, scrape out that dough. This is for the sourdough bowl. It's supposed to be sticky, bubbly. We've had yeast slowly hydrating this mixture all night. And we're preparing to take it out of the bowl. Once we get it out, we're going to have a floured workstation. This is just a little bread flour. And we're going to begin to knead the dough. Kneading generally takes about 10 minutes by hand and about 5 to 7 on a mixer. A little flour on the hands. And what we're doing is we're building gluten strands. Gluten strands. So these are protein strands, glutenin and gliadin, I believe, and together as we do this process, it becomes gluten. And that is what people have allergies to. But if you don't have allergies to it, it's a good thing that makes bread stretchy. And as you do this, 10 minutes, the consistency changes quite a lot. Right now it's very sticky. And as we work with this, I use a bench scraper. Bowl scraper, bench scraper, and a little flour. That's all you need. And you'll notice it starts to smooth over. So for what I'm doing for kneading, I'm pushing once, 2-3 times, and then pulling back. Get this working with me a little bit better. So if it's too sticky like this, you add a little more flour. If it's too dry, you can add a little moisture on your hands. But with this recipe, that's not really what we need. Just need to get it where it feels easy to work with. And it will change as you go. Already, you see it's changed quite a lot. Now it's getting much more pliable. I'm starting to feel a little elasticity to it. That's good. And as we go for the 10 minutes, it gets more and more and more. So I'm pushing, and then pulling it back. You develop your own style. You don't have to worry if you're doing it the way someone else does it. You will start to feel the dough with your hands and start to feel like, oh, this is easier when I go this way. I'm noticing the changes in the texture. Right now it's much less sticky, much more like a dough, less like a mush. How's that for specificity? So I'm not needing to add a lot right now. And if you don't need to add more flour, don't, because then it'll get too dry. And I'm just really focusing on moving it with a little push, and pull back. And if it sticks, use this tool. 10 minutes. And so as you're doing this, it becomes very repetitive. And you can start to meditate if you want. You just have to stand here and knead for 10 minutes. That's when you'll get good bread. In fact, when you're done, it'll look like this.